Okay. So third question was, we have to query kth smallest trimmed number. So we were given few strings as few numbers as strings, and we had to answer queries that if we trim one right digit, after that, if we sort, where will each of the value land up? And using that fact, we will have to tell, for example, if you trim the rightmost one digit, if we get rid of this one digit from these numbers, it was rightmost or
No, the total, I mean, the size will become that same. For example, if it is 1, you have to take only the rightmost number. If
okay,
it's 2,
rightmost that number. Cool. Okay, yeah, this is, I think, this is something that I did not read properly. Uh, okay, so we have to take those many right digits, we have to sort them, and then we have to tell what is the kth number after sorting over there. So if we take only one digit from the right, then the numbers are 2, 3, 1, and 4. And if we sort them, so we know this 0, 1, 2. Second number will come in first position because it is 1. We are taking only one digit. Then 0th number will come at second position because it is 2. Then it will be first index number, and then it will be third index number. So for first query, if we are taking rightmost one digit, after that we have to tell who is the first position number. So we know second index number is at first position. So this is what the answer becomes for the first query. Same way, next query was, if we take three digits, if we take all three digits at a time, and then we have to find second number. So out of three digits, this will be at index 0. This is the smallest number. This will be at index 1. This will be at index 2, and this will be at index 3. That will be the ordering. And that way, if you look at the value at index 0 will remain at 0. The value at index 1 will move to index 2. The value at index 2 will move to 1. And then if we have to answer now the third number in this, so that third number is indexed, sorry,
the
second number.
number.
Second number. The second number out of this list will be 251, whose index in original array index wise 0, 1, 2, 3 was 2. Okay. So Arun, would you talk about what approach you took for this?
Yeah, from the given list, what I try to do that is I was written in Python, so I have created a from the given list I have written a function which will trim the number of elements whatever it is
Okay.
given. So I have created another list out of this.
Okay.
So that's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then what I was trying to create is I was creating a dictionary because we need to return the index of it,
Right.
right? Now the given array is in string. So I have
Mm-hmm.
created a dictionary where the key is the index of the original array
Mm-hmm.
and the value is the integer value of this particular element from the list.
Mm-hmm.
So I have created a dictionary. Then from that dictionary, I have sorted with value.
Okay.
Now, since the dictionary is already available, all we have to do is from the query, what is
Mm-hmm.
the target position they are asking for, take that position and take the value out of that in the dictionary and then return the index of it.
Okay. Fair. And you did that for every trim value?
Yeah, basically,
So
I thought like there is no need of repeating. There is basically since the value is going to be repeated, we can use that. It's like pre-computation, right? You don't need to do it for all of them. Whatever the value has been given, only for that particular thing, we can create the dictionary. That is good enough. For
okay.
example, if it is 1344 is given, then if I create a dictionary for 134, that is good enough. We don't need to do it again.
Okay, fair. So if we take these values, if we go on with your idea, let's say we have first number as 102. That was our first number and its index is 0. If we create a pair of that, 102 is at index 0, 473 is at index 1, then we have 251 and 814, 251 at index 2, and 814 at index 3. Imagine if we convert this. Okay, so Madhu says duplicates were creating a problem. Okay, we'll come to that.
Yeah, but I also had the same problem because I was using the dictionary. I was first using the value as the key so that it will become easy for me to start. The duplicates were creating problems, so I had to switch it back. Like index as the key and value as the another thing. So sort by value would solve that duplicate problem. That's what.
Okay, so if we create a list of pair now, this is our list of pair, where every element along with it also knows its index. So each one will have a unique index. Now, if we talk about taking a k as, let's say, 1, can we do a custom sort of these elements by writing a custom comparator and sort them? Imagine if k is 1, that means you are looking at only right side one element or one digit. If you do that and you are writing a custom sort function, you're writing a comparator which takes two pairs, a pair P1 and P2. And whatever k value you are considering, let's assume that we set in a global variable. So we set k as 1 and we try to compare that. So this comparator, can it give us ordering of P1 and P2 based on given value of k? So what we are doing is, if we are given two numbers, 102 and 473, using k, can we extract k digits of P1? It's just a substring function. You have to take the last digit. So it's basically you apply substring function to this and you take the last digits of P1, that here it will turn out to be 2. Same way, last k digits of P2 also you can extract, which will turn out to be 3 in this case. Now you got the two strings that you are actually comparing. Out of this, two possibilities are there. One, if these two strings are same, imagine if the numbers were 102 and 302. If that was the case, two numbers would have been same. So if KP1 and KP2 become equal, then their way of sorting would have been the original index, and you have that also available in P1. P1 has two things, index and its value. So using value, using the first value, this is first, this is second. Using the first, you get the ordering. Sorry, you get the substring. If two substrings are equal, use the indices. They will help you sort. And if they are not equal, then of course, whichever string is smaller, that will take the first place. So for k is equal to 1, if we apply custom sort, then whatever array we are having originally, this will be rearranged to get 251, 2 as the 0th element. The first element will be 102, 0. That will come at index 1. This is index 0. This is index 1. Then your 473, 1 will come at index 2. And 814, 3 will come at index 3. So we are doing a custom sorting, rearranging the elements of our vector and or of our list, and we have sorted them. And this we are aware, this is for k is equal to 1. Now, is this giving us the answer? Is this combination going to give us the answer? That means if somebody asks us a question for k is equal to 1, where is the index 1 stored? You know the index 1 is stored here at index 2 now. Where is the index 0 stored? That is stored at index 1 now. Can we somehow extract this information from this vector and store somewhere like a pre-computation? So here you know k is 1. Here you know the digit values. Can we store that somewhere in a pre-computation 2D matrix where you can answer the trim query? And this will be only for k1. Of course, we'll have to repeat this process for k is equal to 2, k is equal to 3, and so on. So one option is you pre-compute every value, fill it in a matrix, and then you can answer every query using just the matrix. Is this making sense to everyone? Is it giving a fair idea? Yeah, and Arun, this is what you were describing, that you were talking about mainly using some Python based details, but in nutshell, this was the idea. You were
Yes.
sorting the array, pre-computing and storing. That's
Yeah.
one alternative.
Yes.
Second alternative is do not pre-compute. Take this array and sort it on the need basis. Your first query is 1, 1. For this query, sort it, calculate the answer, and remember this answer so that in future, if you get the same query, you can answer from the remembered answer. So it's like at runtime, you process each query and then you reuse if same query repeats again. For example, if next query comes which says K is still 1 and I want third answer, so you do not have to repeat your computation. For K1, if the answer is already calculated, then you can reuse that answer. Yeah, guys, is it making sense for everyone? Any questions? Okay, so how many people will upsolve it after today's class? Yeah, do upsolve this question. This was a simple DP. Yeah, it would take a little time to kind of code because you have to mix multiple things. Okay, so this was a kind of combination of, can we say, custom sort? Of course, there may be other solutions also. We are discussing this solution, problem 3. This is, we are talking about custom sort plus pre-compute. Of course, you may have to use some sort of map or list of lists here to store the answers. Okay, so this was our problem number 3. Now coming to the last problem of today's contest.